Guess who? It's Eric in the Dark. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to my show, Eric in the Dark. This is currently episode 1. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen my previous episodes wondering, hey, what the heck happened to them? Like, why'd you delete them all? Why are you starting again? Why are you restarting episode 1? Why isn't this like episode 14 or 13 or something? Well, I'll answer that question, and it's been a while since I've last uploaded anything, but now I've decided that, I need to address this, and I'm going to continue with my channel. So basically what happened is that, my channel, my, Eric in the Dark got, my videos got flagged for cyberbullying. Now, the problem was, you're probably thinking, Eric, why the heck did you get flagged for cyberbullying? What place and time were you ever cyberbullying anyone? All the things you said were in roasting and everything, that was just all very lighthearted, There wasn't any sort of offense meant in that. How could that person be so insensitive to not understand that? Well, don't worry, I did try to negotiate. I said, well, maybe I'll delete just some of the episodes, but they were like, no, they all have to go, so I deleted them all. But don't worry, guys. I know you're freaking out, but don't worry, because this is not the end. Now, because I may not continue the roast, and, if you guys like the roast, if that was the only thing you came here to watch for, then I politely, ask you or escort you to leave the channel. But if you like all the other things that I do, that come from my heart, from Eric in the Dark's heart, when I recite poetry or sing songs or play on the piano, or I speak in some weird language, or I talk about myself, or I give my my perspective on world politics or something like that. If you guys all like any of those things, then I invite you to stay and continue watching my videos. And yeah, because this is not the end. This is only the beginning of a new Eric in the Dark. If this doesn't work for you, then think of the previous Eric in the Dark as like a beta test. I was testing out what works, what doesn't work, and I figured it out, and now coming up with a full version of Eric in the Dark. And that's what this is for. And so now I'm going to be writing. I'm going to be making new episodes of a full version of Eric in the Dark. It's going to be perfected. It's going to be better than ever. And I hope you enjoy and stay tuned. So I've got a couple things I like to talk about, as I do. I talk about many things, and there are some things I like to talk about. So one person asked me to say, so there's some Eskimo languages. The Eskimos, they live in Africa, and they wear those snow coat things with the hoods and the fluff and things. I've seen the Simpson movies and old Roblox. The Eskimos, those people from Alaska, and they speak Eskimo languages. And a funny feature about these Eskimo languages is that, well, there's a cliche about them that they have 75 words for snow. And that's exactly what this person asked me to do, was to find out all these 75 words for snow. Now, there's a problem with that, because, as I said, it's a cliche. And many cliches are quite wrong. And I'll explain why. So, basically, there are 3 words that 3 root words shared by all Eskimo languages that are like in the Proto-Eskimo language, the root of all Eskimo languages. Probably said Eskimo a billion times. You can probably count how many times I said it. Yeah, and I think these 3 words are Kane, Achinu, and Banin. Something like that. I probably screwed up the pronunciation so terribly, but so basically there are 3 root words that mean different kinds of snow. And the way you get the other 72, or really hundreds more, is basically So these Eskimo languages are so-called agglutinative languages. Don't know how to pronounce that word. Agglutinative languages, something like that. It's a really odd word. It basically just means that this language functions by sticking words together, and like pieces of words, affixes, compound words, makes really, really big words that mean big things. Make that like one word is like an entire concept. And so that's how you get the other 72, is that you add those little root words, like you have the root word, you add the affixes on either side or other things like that that add to the meaning of the word. And eventually you get a really long, detailed explanation for snow. And so that's how it works. So, I mean, there's not like a fixed list of 75 words that the Eskimos use to express snow. But, what's really cool about their language is that they can add words together, and they can, with only one word, well, I mean, it's a really long word, with one word, they can express a very detailed, beautiful description of snow. It's almost like single word poetry. I like to think about that. And I'm sure if you were to hear Eskimo say that word, it would sound quite odd, but I'm sure it'd be very interesting, and you'd think, wow, that means snow. Yeah, so, and then, moving on, someone else asked me, it's like, Eric, you should, you'd be really good. There is something you could really do. You could do ASMR. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is ASMR? Well, basically, I mean, I don't know the full scientific abbreviation for it, but basically, you hear certain sounds and certain patterns or whatever, and you get a nice tingling sensation throughout your body, and it's really cool. And I've experienced it multiple times, the ASMR, and you could probably look it up on Wikipedia. There's a whole Wikipedia article about ASMR, and this person suggested that I could do it, and I might try it. I hope you stay tuned for that if I actually decide to do ASMR. And along with that, a lot of things are going to come this channel, and don't mourn the roasts, because there'll be many things that'll come. And just to show you, just to give you a little taste, I'm going to play a special piano piece for you. So I'm going to go up and turn on the light for the piano, because, I might be violating the rule that I'm Eric in the dark, but I have to read to be able to play the piano. I have to be able to read the music. So yeah, this song is called I'll Go Where You Want Me to Go. And it's by Carrie E. Rounsfell, arranged by Larry R. Beebe. Probably screwed up those names, but whatever. And basically what this song is about is, it's about that, whatever the Lord commands us to do, that, this is like a very Mormon song, but it's like, whatever the Lord commands us to do, great or small, He'll prepare a way for us to do it. So, if we have the perseverance, we have the endurance, we have the heart to fulfill our work on this earth, that we'll be able to do it. Whatever we need to do, whatever our dreams are, that we can achieve them. And I hope you enjoy this. Now, so I'm going to put this on the piano so you guys can actually hear it. I'm going to put it like this, so you guys won't really be seeing much. You probably didn't hear what I was saying because my face was too far away from the phone. But if you did, that's great. If you didn't, well, yeah, again, this is a song called I Will Go Where You Want Me to Go. And it's basically a very sweet little song from my church. So I'm going to play it for you. Here we go. again, thank you for viewing. Thank you for always supporting me, and I hope you embark with me on this wonderful journey called Eric in the Dark. And I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful evening or morning, whatever time you're watching this. Hope all of you are having a good day, and I wish you all a good day, of course. I hope you like and subscribe, tell your friends, and hope you enjoy. This has been Eric in the Dark. Farewell.